Hello guys, welcome to another exciting video from eMotion. In today's video, we'll tell you everything we know about the latest development in the Elon Musk and Joe Biden feud. But first, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to never miss any videos from us. That said, let's get into the specifics. Recently, the NHTSA allegedly chastised Tesla for attempting to address a potentially safety issue with the way its cars travel on regular autopilot while emergency vehicles pull over to the side of the road on a timely manner. Normally, Tesla would have to inform the Highway Safety Agency of its plans and outline a potential solution, but Musk instead simply sent the software upgrade to the fleet without first consulting the Highway Safety Agency. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration isn't the only federal agency that has a grudge against Tesla. Jennifer Homendy, the new head of the National Transportation Safety Board, told the Wall Street Journal last month that the automaker should not roll out the FSD beta to its larger U.S. customer base until safety concerns are addressed. Some Tesla supporters believe the rising political headwinds are the fault of Joe Biden's administration and his supporters. Only General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis were invited to the White House's electric vehicle meeting in Washington, D.C. to discuss EV penetration goals. This would have been simple to explain if Biden Press Secretary Jen Psaki hadn't told reporters that only union car makers were invited and that the media was free to draw their own conclusions. The Democratic Party has a long history of collaboration with the United Auto Workers Union. Despite Musk's self-proclaimed desire to save humanity, he has put his assembly line workers in danger in order to meet production targets during the epidemic. According to the United Auto Workers, he has fiercely opposed any attempt by employees to organize in his facilities, a stance he has maintained even at this upcoming gun-hide facility in union-friendly Germany. Cummings, on the other hand, extended an olive branch via Musk's preferred social media platform. She responded to his tweet by saying her track record was very biased. The government aided Tesla in its victory over electric vehicles. Elon Musk is dissatisfied because it's now assisting Detroit. Prior to the Biden administration, Tesla benefited from lax regulation and generous government incentives. President Biden hosted a large gathering in the White House's South Lawn last month to announce an ambitious goal. By 2030, 50% of new passenger car sales would be electric, plug-in hybrid, or fuel cell electric vehicles. However, one of the industry's most important players was conspicuously absent. Elon Musk and Tesla, the country's largest electric car manufacturer, were not present for the festivities. It could have signaled the end of Tesla's long honeymoon with the government, during which the company was bolstered by federal tax breaks that fueled growth in sales, emissions compliance credits that brought in profits, and relatively hands-off oversight that allowed it to put new technology in the hands of customers without fear of regulators interfering. The most recent hiccup happened earlier this month. House Democrats introduced legislation that would provide consumers with an additional $4,500 in consumer benefits if they purchased a new electric vehicle built in the United States by a union. Tesla is the only major American automaker that doesn't have a labor agreement. The House Ways and Means Committee agreed Wednesday to refer the bill's provision, including the electric car and green energy initiatives, to the House Budget Committee. Musk, Tesla CEO, took to Twitter to express his displeasure with the perceived snub in recent days. In response to a tweet accusing lawmakers of targeting one company, he stated, "This is written by Ford UAW lobbyists because they manufacture their electric cars in Mexico. It's unclear how this helps American taxpayers," Musk said. The corporation, which had stronger ties with the previous two administrations, is now playing on a different field. Tesla in particular is accustomed to being praised and even coddled by a government eager to demonstrate Silicon Valley's creativity and innovative spirit, which has been helped by a favorable regulatory environment. President Barack Obama accompanied Musk on a tour of SpaceX, Musk's rocket-building company, in 2010. According to the Washington Post, Musk spoke with President Donald Trump and even thanked him for his support when he bravely reopened Tesla's Fremont, California manufacturing facilities last year despite coronavirus lockdowns. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration launched an investigation into Tesla's autopilot driver assistance suite in connection with a dozen crashes involving parked emergency vehicles the same month Musk was rejected at the Biden event. The House Ways and Means Committee has now passed legislation that would provide customers with a $75 tax credit for new electric vehicles, as well as an additional $4,500 credit for automobiles manufactured in the United States using union labor. According to Aaron Hatch Thomas, Communications Director for the House Ways and Means Committee, the plan simply represented the committee's goal. The Democratic caucus places a high value on workers' rights in American manufacturing, both of which are promoted by my legislation, she added. Nonetheless, experts and officials pointed out that the House bills places pressure on the other automakers mentioned by Musk in his tweet. According to authorities, Because Ford manufactures its electric Mach-E SUV in Mexico, the vehicle will not be eligible for the additional $4,500 in incentives until it moves manufacturing to one of its U.S. facilities. Tesla and General Motors did not respond immediately to requests for comment. In the past, Tesla has benefited from government initiatives aimed at increasing demand for electric vehicles and assisting businesses in adopting green technology. Buyers, for example, received $7,500 in federal tax credits for the first 200,000 Tesla vehicles sold in the United States, a benefit that quickly depleted as consumers took advantage of approximately $10,000 in combined total incentives in California, which granted its own bonuses. Tesla supporters appear to believe so, citing the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, in the United States as the latest example of the agency's bias. For years, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have been feuding over the performance of their rockets and space companies, which erupted during a battle over who could use a NASA launch pad and who was the first to safely land a rocket. However, the two billionaires are now embroiled in a bitter battle that pits two massive business empires against each other in battles that are taking place in the courts, the Federal Communications Commission, and the halls of Congress, in what has become one of the most increasingly bitter business rivalries in a generation. What began as a competition between Musk's SpaceX and Bezos' Blue Origin space company over a large NASA contract has now evolved into a fierce competition to establish a space-based internet satellite service. Amazon filed a complaint with the FCC on August 25th, claiming that SpaceX's request to change its plan would be in violation of the company's policies. 6 days later, SpaceX responded. SpaceX openly dismissed Amazon's technological prowess, accusing the company of stalling its efforts to compensate for its own shortcomings. As it lags behind competitors, Amazon is more than willing to use regulatory and legal procedures to create roadblocks that prevent those competitors from putting Amazon further behind, SpaceX stated. Amazon fired back on Wednesday, accusing Musk of openly breaking the law on multiple occasions. The behavior of SpaceX and other Musk-led companies demonstrates their point of view. Regulations are for other people. In a regulatory filing, Amazon wrote, quote, "Those who demand or even encourage compliance are deserving of contempt and ad hominem attacks." On Thursday, SpaceX submitted a new application. Another week, another Amazon protest against a competitor, but no sign of progress on Amazon's long-rumored satellite system, the company wrote in its letter to the FCC. Since the days of Andrew Carnegie and John D. Rockefeller, more than a century ago, American industry has been built on fierce competition between industry titans. Now, Musk and Bezos are working on a new chapter about space, which has been idealized by popular culture and nostalgia for the 1960s Apollo period, but has only recently emerged as one of the most fascinating businesses with enormous growth potential. Both Bezos and Musk present their space ambitions as a way to help humanity, whether by establishing a city on Mars, as Musk desires, or by colonizing Earth's orbit, as Bezos does. Despite their differences, Musk and Bezos have taken similar paths to build their empires. Both have an incredible ability to upend entire industries with innovative new products, as well as the vision to see far into the future and the courage to stick to their convictions, defying critics and dismissing short-term losses in favor of long-term gains. What are your thoughts on the matter? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Emotion for more such exciting content and latest updates. See you in the next one.